Rapper Eminem really disappeared, and not a lot of people really know where he went. He recently popped out during the Chief versus the Lions game, and he was showing fans that he was still out here and still crazy. That's when he was on the other side with the Chiefs, and that's something that only Eminem would do, right? He ain't about to be on the side with the Lions and all that because he wanted to troll. He's really meant like to be a trolling type of rapper. So I actually went to his trailer park where he grew up, and then I went to 8 Mile and showed the difference between Detroit and 8 Mile. So, or not Detroit and 8 Mile, but Detroit and Warren. A lot of people say that Warren is different than Detroit between like the crossroads. They say when you cross that 8 Mile road, it's not Detroit, and they said Eminem not from Detroit. So they say he from Warren. And they also saying that he was in Kansas or Missouri, and they saying like he all types of stuff, right? So I really want to go back and watch the movie and really break it down because he involved himself a lot in Detroit culture. A lot of legends support him. So I mentioned before that one of the biggest things he can do is collab with up and coming artists like the T Grizzlies, like the I Swear Vezos, and I think he got something like coming. I think he got something planned. It's one of them mysterious things where like, really, why did he disappear? You get what I'm saying? It's like, what happened? He was a part of D12. D12 broke up. It was Royce the 5'9", Joe Budden, and then it was like a bunch of other groups. And I actually know Kool-Aid. He was a part of. It was like D12, right? So it's like he got a whole clothing line, right? So they all was together. He was managing Eminem and them, right? So I don't know what happened that made Eminem really just, when he popped off like that, just separate himself. But you never know, man. Like when it come to this business, it can be shady. When it comes to friends, it can be shady. When you grow in life in general, you have to cut people off. And people still hold on to, oh yeah, I know Eminem. You know what I mean? Because that's Eminem, right? That's anybody. You watching this video, you had to cut off friends because they stole money from you, or they got jealous of you, or they try to talk to the significant other that you with. And you just never know what people's intentions are. So that's why it's important. People like Eminem, of course, he was going to, distance himself. And, he's dropped music and all that. But, I don't know. It'd be dope to see him do something for the city of Detroit. He opened up Mom Spaghetti. I got to review Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti was so good. It slapped. I actually might go back soon. So, I know Royce the 5'9", them too close. And yeah, he did the Detroit versus everybody movement, and that thing rocked the world. It rocked Detroit. They said the arena was shaking so hard, Joe Louis, and I didn't even get a chance to go. I wish I would have went, right? I could have went, but I just was being lazy. I just was not focused on it. But that was a historical moment where Dage Loaf, Danny Brown, and he had Royce the 5'9", and Big Sean recently came out and did the album where he had Eminem on there, and Eminem just went, right? So Big Sean is, man, he be in Detroit so much. Big Sean, really be in Detroit a lot. And he do a lot with what he can. He be doing the Thanksgiving parade with T Grizzly. And, why do you think it's hard for Eminem to be here like that? He like Justin Bieber. I don't know who more famous, Justin Bieber or Eminem. Make sure you like and subscribe, by the way. Eminem is like such a superstar level that, Big Sean is too. But if you have Eminem come to Detroit like that, it is getting shut down. Like, it's getting shut down. It ain't no way that people gonna be able to even move, right? Just like when he did Mom Spaghetti, he was there serving food and all that. And he's smart. I don't know. Maybe he trying to really just build. He really trying to build his infrastructure and his label and all that. Yeah, you think so? You think Eminem is more popular than Justin Bieber? I have to look. I have to really look at the numbers and break it down. But man, Eminem got the power to completely change Detroit. But then again, he might not want his name on everything. He might not want to just say, "Oh, I'm this and that," right? Because people gonna hate him for that regardless. People gonna hate you no matter what you do. So of course, people would hate on him if he did something for Detroit and overclouded everything, right? But I think it's a balance. He a smart guy. He usually know what he doing. He got a good team. It seemed like, real mysterious guy. But anytime he drop, is nuts. That's the thing about being mysterious. It's a 48 Law of Power. I got that book, 4-Day Laws of Power over here. Also, you can click the link in the description if you want any of the stuff that I use, the books, the equipment. I got the $30 Amazon mic right here. Everything I use, you can get like a discount, I think, in an affiliate link. But be mysterious, right? Don't overshow. Don't show yourself. I mean, I recently went out last night, and I'm nowhere near Eminem. Let's make that clear. But I went out last night, and when I went out, people was like, bro, I haven't seen you in forever. Where you been? You know, and they was like missing me, and it was lit. I had people coming up to me like, oh my God. You know, you had girls coming up, oh my God. And I'm used to people just getting used to me. So you got to think, with Eminem, he's smart. He being selective, man. He decided to drop a project. With him, music is just music. And I see him team up with Ice or Vezo. Let's say him and Vezo come up with a label. I could see this happening. I'm calling it first. I could see him and Vezo coming up with a label to help up and coming Detroit rappers and put them on, and Vezo be like his partner in it. I can also see Eminem doing real estate. I can see him doing a lot for the community, you know? So what I would love to see happen is, because I'm working on buying real estate in Detroit. That's why I say buy the block. And I'm working on rebuilding the neighborhood I grew up in. It'd be dope if Eminem like somehow got a hold of some of my videos and was willing to donate to help me rebuild the block and put his name on it. That's something I was actually working on, reaching out to Royce the 5'9". When I met Big Sean shouted me out on his Instagram. Don't forget to like this video, by the way. But I mean, it would be dope to get Eminem. Like, you never know who watching you. Like, you never know who watching you. I got people that's close to Eminem that I'm in contact with. So what if he pop up out of nowhere and be like, look, I want to help you. But I'm not about to sit around and wait on that. We can't sit around and wait on that, y'all. We got to keep grinding and keep going. But I don't know. I just really think that they scouting right now. They're probably figuring out how to bridge this gap between street rap and like hip hop, because Detroit don't really got an influencer scene, and the hip hop scene is here, but it's so underground now. I heard Royce the 5'9" say like, why work with I don't get, like, he said basically he don't understand why people want to, you know, work with them when they hip hop rappers. And they not really street rappers, because Detroit is dominated by street rap, street culture, just like Chicago. It's different, but, you know, Detroit is dominated by street rap. That's like the #1 sound you hear in Detroit. Sada Baby, T Grizzly, you hear like all street rap. You know, V's, Team Eastside, Peasy. It's so many artists, like, for real. Drop some of your favorite Detroit artists. But I don't know, like, what you think Eminem gonna do? I think he gonna do something with Ice or Vezo, since they just met. Some sort of label. Royce the 5'9" gonna be a part of it. Big Sean, I think they really gonna fund something, put something together for the city, because Big Sean doing a lot for the city of Detroit, man. For real. I can't wait to meet Sean again, because he come to the neighborhood. I'm investing there. But we need him to do something, because he's one of the biggest rappers to come out of the city. But make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all.